if you ever could solve the homeless population. I really don't think you could, because some people, they actually like living on the street.
So, who is the unsheltered population?
I think a lot of people pass these individuals by and don't realize that there goes me, you know?
It's easy to pass a judgment on a person just on the image. You might look at me and you be like, man, this person's about to rob me when I just want the best for you now.
A lot of people see them as an obstacle, a nuisance, a mess, hopeless, helpless, and unworthy.
We're not supposed to judge nobody. It could happen to anybody. You could be the richest person in the world and lose everything.
So this is our courtyard where everybody can come and hang out and smoke cigarettes and just kind of have their lunch out here and get away from all the chaos that's inside. This door, we do showers at this door right here on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And then over here is our day room on this side. So this here's our day room. This is where all the homeless people can come and just chill out and get out of the heat, get some lunch. We serve lunch right there from 12 to 1.
Okay, so we're gonna actually go right here. These ribbons all represent somebody who passed away from an overdose. And I believe this was 2 years ago that we did this one. But if you look close, they have names on them.
So this is our harm reduction right here. So this is my buddy Cody. He's actually a recovery coach here and works up here in harm reduction.
Harm reduction is the idea that meet people where they're at. Not everybody's necessarily ready to stop using. Let's keep people alive and give them the tools to be safer with their use. Sometimes somebody walks in and says, hey, I'm ready to go to detox. And we start making the moves to get them into detox and treatment. And
Homelessness is not gonna go away overnight or even working with somebody for a year. Like, it's not a one and done thing. This is a lifetime commitment and loving people through their pain. So who the unsheltered population are. I actually had a conversation not too long ago with somebody, and he kind of broke down and he was like, you know, Brittany, I feel like the other. And he goes, when I sit downtown, I feel like a shadow. People just walk by me. They don't even know that I'm there. They don't make eye contact with me. They don't say hello, good morning. So they feel like the outcast.
removing that stigma allows people to open their eyes and say, hey, you know what? This is a human being sitting here on the corner of the street that I'm looking at. They need help. Punishment isn't a way to help somebody, you know? At least not in this form, right?
The stigma of homelessness really bothers me. I'm the face of homelessness.
Unfortunately, we tend to ignore the homeless like they don't exist.
Just because you live in a different lifestyle, man, you gotta see just life in general. They're all human beings too out there, man.
I looked at the homeless community as beneath me. I was not like them. But I was just like them. I just wasn't under the bridge yet. And I thought I knew everything. But when I found myself on the streets, I knew nothing. And then, you know, about a year into it, I became what I call homeless comfortable. I didn't have to answer to anybody. I didn't have to be accountable for anything. If there's any way in the world a female can give herself away, I did it. I had to watch a lot more trauma in the streets than I ever did. If you had told me like 3 years ago this is where I would be sitting at, I'd have said you're crazy.
It is what it is. I mean, like I say, I don't think you'll ever solve the homeless population, but it can get better. And I think San Antonio does a great job.
Yeah, ta ta, doba doba.